stranger to the dark.
It's Wednesday. Let's go.
This is me. It's my spirit. Well, fire away. 'Cause today, don't let the fear. We are
Great morning, Queen. We are born. I won't let them. I know that. Hey, hey. Roll it, now throw it. Hey, let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Let's go. Hey, it's Wednesday. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, oh, this is me. Hey, hey, hey. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down. To the people today. There were many topics running through my mind. It's my glow. I'm just getting my day started, y'all. And of course, y'all gotta hold on a second because I gotta get my coffee. Hold on. The bell is keep reminding me that I gotta get my this water. And it was not going to stop until I got over and reached and grabbed it out. So that was two things that was going on in my mind as I was trying to figure out what is today's topic. Because of course, you know, on Wednesdays, we talk about wisdom. We talk about things we should know to guide us on our journey, wherever it is that we're going. It's important that you surround yourself with people with wisdom, because the things that will fall off of them will be greatness to fall onto you. And I'm gonna say that again: if you're around people and they're not giving you any wisdom, then what happens is that you're delaying a lot of your future. Because the things that we have been taught and told, we've used those things in our future, yes or yes. We've used those things from what past experiences people may have had that have already forewarned us, that have already granted us access. They've already granted us access partially because of what they may have experienced, and it stops us from experiencing those things. And one of the topics is sometimes you have to be unapologetic. You have to be very, very, very unapologetic sometimes. Not all of the time, sometimes. And then there also is trust. So unapologetic along with having trust with certain people. See, because what I always have learned is that one thing about an Aries is that we know how to pull the best out of people, but we also know how to as well. And sometimes it is very, very, very difficult to understand an Aries because we are unapologetic. Then on top of being unapologetic, we don't keep patterns too well. One day we could be on this pattern. One day we could be on this pattern. You could be on the same pattern. And then as soon as you think that you understand the pattern, boom, we have completely gave you a shift. But not in a bad way. It's just in an Aries way. Not in a way that you won't be able to trust us. Just in a way to where you may be working on something else at the same time. Aries, at least the ones that I know, are very loyal people to who they choose. And notice that I say choose, because we can be very, very standoffish. We can be very, 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 very private. We can be very, very, very nonchalant. We can be very, very, we can be a lot of things. But in the trust part, because I was listening to the song this morning, and my birthday is April 11th. And you know what I always said about my birthday? 411. And why do they use 411 for information? Why do they use 411 for information? If you ever dialed 411, you knew that was the number to get all of the information that you needed. And I said, how ironic is it that it always says that Aries has the most experiences. Aries have the most experiences and they help a lot of people. Aries are super go-getters. Aries are loyal as shit. Aries are super huge, but I don't want to jump off that. I want to keep on the topic of being unapologetic and having trust. Being unapologetic and being trustworthy and having trust into people. See, when you have trust into somebody, you never let your mind confuse you. You never let your mind confuse you. The only time an Aries can cry is if they care about you. If an Aries don't care about you, we ain't crying. We are not crying, and there's very few that they're gonna cry about. You can guarantee that. I can guarantee you that. We ain't crying unless it's somebody close. The only people that can hurt an Aries are the people that are close to us. Anybody outside, you can't fuck with us. And I'm just being honest. So being unapologetic, listen to this. That means that you are not sorry for who you are. You are not sorry about the way that you feel. You are not sorry because of what people may feel or think about you. You are not sorry. What am I apologizing for? I can't help that I got this light. I can't help because I was chosen. I can't help because God has put me here. I can't help because, oh, this is good. You didn't want me to say sorry when I was going through my alcoholism. You didn't want me to say sorry when I was spending 13 months behind bars, full speed. You didn't want me to say sorry when I was on food stamps. You didn't want me to say sorry. You didn't want me to say sorry. No. I want to just invite you to kick in real quick because we about to go there. Today is going to be an amazing day, an amazing show. Amazing day, an amazing show. You did not want me to be apologetic when I was broke down on the floor. You trusted me when I was broke. You trusted me when I had nothing. You trusted me. But now, since I'm getting the T money, I need to be apologetic about the things that I do. Now that I'm taking my NutriBurst and I'm selling it like crazy, I need to be apologetic for the things that I do. Listen, let me explain something to you. To all of the people that want me to be apologetic, to all of the people that want me to water myself down, to all of the people that think I don't deserve to be who I'm becoming, to all of the people that feel as if I can't have what I worked hard for. See, let me tell you the work hard part. This is the work hard part. The working hard part is still keeping the faith while you're going through all of the shit that you're going through. Remember, I tell y'all all of the time, some people would have given up if they had to experience some of the things that I went through. Some people would have died had they had to sleep on that bunk I had to sleep in. Some people would have went crazy had they had to get up and go walk to that door every day and get that little beige brown tray, that plastic beige brown tray with that nasty sandwich on it. That nasty bologna sandwich with the big seeds in it. With the only thing you getting is mustard. All you getting is mustard. Some people would have died had they had to eat nothing but that nasty applesauce, or you wasn't gonna eat. Some of y'all would have passed out and died had you had to get that Dick Gregory what they call it, Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid that where it had no sugar, to where it felt like it was eating your stomach up on the inside. Some of y'all would have died. Some of y'all would have some of y'all would have took the sheets and hung it around your neck, and you want me to be unapologetic because of what I had to go through? Some of y'all would have died with no friends sending you not one motherfucking letter. Some of y'all would have died with not getting anything from anybody. Can you turn cold? Hell yeah, you could turn cold as fuck. But you still gotta be nice. You still gotta kiss a little ass. You still gotta smile. Because we're not supposed to fault nobody. But still, we love. That's the best thing about an Aries. We can be super pissed off, hate your ass for 5 minutes, and then the next 10 minutes we love you all over again, like nothing ever happened. See, the thing is that when you begin to trust somebody and you know, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. Maybe it's an Aries thing. Maybe some people wouldn't have operated and acted the same way that I did. Maybe, but guess what? Truth in all is that maybe I never held a grudge with anybody when I was going through my situation was because I trusted and I loved my people that I loved. There was nobody else to do. I didn't expect anything from anybody else. I didn't want anything from anybody else. My experience was my experience. And that's where the trust process had to go through too. That's where the work process had to go through too. It was like you at your bottom lowest point. You at your lowest point in your life. Of course, you didn't put yourself there. Some people will say, well, hey, you can't get mad at me because I didn't put you there. Okay? Okay, you're right. But comfort me while I'm there. Rub my back while I'm there. Let me know that you got me while I'm there. Don't penalize me. Don't make me feel bad. But that's where I woke up at. After I had it 13 months, I ended up going back again later on. But there was something different about the last time. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I think I know why. See, the last time that I went and I got incarcerated, I was in a misdemeanor cell. And I was in a cell with bums, literally bums. I'm talking about bums that were sleeping on corners, bums, everybody that has a misdemeanor charge. It was the worst experience ever. The mindsets of these people, the mindsets. Guys, there is no difference from me. There is no difference from you. We are all the same people. The only thing that separates us apart is our mindsets. I don't even know if y'all read that, what I posted this morning. Everything was intentional. Everything was intentional this morning. When I read that and I reposted it because I didn't write that, that was a message that was sent to me that I used for my show. And when I read that, it said the mindsets of the people, the mindsets. What are you hoping and wishing for? Where is your mindset? Then I saw something else, like all of these things begin to flash in my head, even as I'm talking to you guys right now. If your dreams are not making people laugh at you, they're not big enough. Listen to me. I didn't really understand that shit until last night. If your dreams are not making people laugh at you, they're not big enough. They're not big enough. Your dream is to own a house. That's not big enough. Your dream is to have a car. That's not big enough. And I get it now. I get it now. I swear to you, I get it now. I get it so much now. I understand now. I get it. Because if your dreams are so huge, you wouldn't be saying that you wanted a yacht. You would say you want a cruise ship. If your dream is to say, I want to have a house, that ain't big enough. You should be saying, I want a castle in Paris. See, your dreams have to become a little bit higher, And see, I always had big dreams. Always talked big shit. I always said the highest of the highest. When Stormy was talking about doing Girl Hold My Hand and showing up for Girl Hold My Hand, I said, oh, Stormy, this has to be really big. This has to be really fucking big. Like, you need all of your leaders to be pulling up inside of in the Rolls Royce trucks. They need to all have Rolls Royce trucks. All of your leaders need to pull up. I'm talking about y'all need to be escorted by the police. I'm talking about for Hennessy, when he lands, when Hennessy is doing his workout, it needs to be on the beach. It needs to be on the beach, and Hennessy needs to come out of a helicopter, jumping down out of the sky, or out of a plane or something, like when you skydiving, to greet the people. See, my vision is always huge. I'll be talking to Trina, and she'd be like, oh, God, this shit is going to cost too much when we make our plans. So if your visions and your dreams ain't that far, you need to pack that shit up, because other people are dreaming way bigger. And I always tell you that the apple don't fall too far from the tree. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. We got to set that up, Trina. We got to set that up. So if your dreams ain't as big as the sky, what are you dreaming? What do you want? What is your game? Where are you trying to fall in life? Where your apple is on the tree, it has to fall. So when you fall, how far are you going to fall to close to your dream, to your vision? The tree is your vision. How far are you going to fall? Because you might tumble way back down the road. You may tumble down the hill. You may tumble so far till there's no trust. All my friends know that they could trust me. They know I'm going to always do the same shit. They know I'm going to always do the same shit. They know I'm going to be around, and then they know I'm going to disappear. This is what I do, because I have to energize myself. I have to energize myself. Like the last time that I was working for Coach Stormy. Listen, I give kudos to all of those that can be around Coach Stormy every day. I can't do that. I have to go home. I have to stick my head under the cover and think. That's not an easy job for her team. I'm going to be around and I'm going to disappear because I got to go home and get my mind together. I got to go home and get my thoughts together. I got to go home and get my body together. I got to go home and get my house together. I got to go home. Stormy always tell you, oh, he got to go home. He got to go home. Yeah, I got to go home. I got to go be reminded of where I'm going, what I'm doing, who I am. Not that I can't do it with you, friend, but friend, you know me already. You know how I go. You know I'm going to stay at home a couple of days. You know I'm going to start the race last but finish first. You know how I'm coming, friend. You know that. That don't mean that I'm slowing down or I'm stopping. See, look, another Aries say, oh my God, this is me. This is what we do. This is what Aries do. Aries do that. Every Aries that I know, they do that. They shut down like it's a shutdown thing or something. It's not a bad thing because people then start to tend to think that it's a negative thing because we could be around you so much. And it's not that we don't want to be around you. It's just like we got to just recharge. We are the number one sign. Shit. I know y'all mad. Trust. Even though we have our hiccups as such of just shutting down, our friends still trust us because they know that we're loyal. They know that we loyal. Aries are very, very funny people. We only got 2 friends. I seen that post. And when I saw that post, I just laughed so hard. Because it was just like the truth. You only got 2 or 3 friends, a whole bunch of friends that equal 2 or 3. I said, it is what it is. Unapologetic. Unapologetic. When you have big dreams, big goals, big future, Octavia White say so true. she say only one for me. Because we very, very funny. We very, very funny people. If we allow you into our circle, that's a privilege. Yeah, unapologetically. That's a motherfucking privilege. Because the feeling that we gonna give you, you ain't gonna get from nobody else. The feeling that we're going to give you unapologetically, you ain't gonna get from nobody else. You'll swim across the 7 motherfucking seas before you find another feeling like what I'm gonna give you. You could search and you could try to find, you could try to duplicate, but you'll never authenticate. You'll try to create what will never be again. Aries are super talented in multiple ways. We know how to think. We know how to create. We are creatives. We are creators. We are creators. We are the number 1 sign. We are the jewels that you wear around your neck. We are diamonds. Do your research. Do your research. Do your research. If you don't like an Aries, start wearing diamonds. I bet you can't do that. I bet you can't do that. We're everywhere. Because see, one thing about it, 2 things for sure, Aries will always test you. This is what we do. This is what we do. We're so busy trusting people. You trust us. We got to make sure you. Doing something. And a real Aries is going to accomplish what they dream. Aries live off their passion. Aries is busy doing something. Doing something. Trust. Trust. You got to trust the person that you love. You got to trust the person that you've let in. Because if you're not trusting that person, they could easily fool you on a test. They can easily fool you on a test. Sometimes Aries want a reaction to see who you are. Sometimes an Aries really wants a reaction to see who you are, to see what you're going to do, how you're going to manipulate the situation, how you're going to react to this. An Aries is always going to test you because we're always the ones that usually being helped. You know what? I ain't going to tell y'all that part. I would have told y'all too much, but trust. And it's not just about Aries. This is about any situation. Unapologetically. You have to become unapologetic about the way that you think, about the way that you feel. If you want to go to your next level, you have to be unapologetic. You have to be unapologetic. You can't sit and wait around for people to always grant you the permission. They're not. Nobody's coming to save you, in the words of Trina. Nobody owes you anything, in the words of Coach Stormy. I don't give a fuck what they think about me, in the words of Reginald Saunders. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care if my show don't have 5,000 people on it. I don't care. Because I know that I will attract the people the more and more I keep going. The young lady got on my show yesterday. She said she holds me accountable for doing my show. Holding me accountable to do my show at 7 a.m. in the morning. Oh no. Miss ADW1 says, I needed to hear this because I feel bad when I put myself first. Keep putting yourself last and watch how your feelings always be fucked up. Keep putting yourself last and watch how broke you be. Keep putting yourself last and watch you never meet a dream or a goal that you trying to attain. Keep putting yourself last, Miss ADW1, and watch you be Miss ADW 2,026,000, 5,922. No. Don't be afraid to put yourself first. How do you even get to that feeling? I'm gonna put these people first because I know they're not gonna be my friends if I don't just run to them when they want me to run. No, get comfortable with telling people no. I used to always tell people that, listen, if you can't do something, say no. Stop always dodging around it and not answering your phone instead of holding somebody. Stop not returning the text because you don't want to say no to somebody. Tell their ass no. I cannot do it. No, I'm sorry. No, I cannot. Can you let me borrow $250? No, I cannot. I don't have a problem with saying no. Can you give me $1,000? No, I cannot. Oh, well, I thought you were a six-figure earner. I am. I'm just not giving you $1,000. Why? Because I don't have to tell you why. Don't ask me why when I say no. The answer, the conversation is closed. It's no. Can you come pick me up and take me to work? No. Don't you got Uber on your phone? No. Don't you got Lyft on your phone? No. Can you get me something to eat? No. If your spirit and your mind tells you no, it's no. The bums walk up to my car. They walk up to the car like this. I turn around and I look at them and I say no. No. Not because I'm being nasty. Not because I'm being nasty or I'm just being an asshole. No. Get your ass out of this fucking line, walking up and down with this sign, hoping to collect $100 or $200 for nothing. Go make your way. I told y'all, if it get down to the bus down, I'm going to go make me some motherfucking money. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how broke I get, I am going to go and make me some money. If I got to start at McDonald's and steal their little change thing that be hanging out of the fucking window, I am going to get me a couple of dollars. If I got to take my ass and walk over to Starbucks and steal their money little jar, I am going to get me some money. If I got to go to Walgreens, steal me some soap, some shampoo, something, run out of their store, I am going to get me some money. If I become homeless, I won't be homeless for long, because after I finish selling that shit, I'm going to get me a room. After I get me a room, then guess what? I'm going out, I'm going to take a bath, then I'm going to also be going to look for me a job or something to sell. So why should I give you my hard-earned money when you got the same 24 hours as me? But your mindset is a little different along the way. Your mindset is looking to go and get a beer. Your mindset is looking to go and get a little alcohol. Your mindset is looking to go get a little crack. So as soon as you make your money, you're investing it into the dope man, into yourself. Why should I give you my hard-earned money when I don't ask you for anything? Why should I cut myself down whenever I ask you for something? It's always a runaround or it's no. So the mindset of the people is what always will have them in a shallow place. This young lady said that she's always putting people first. How many of us are doing that? Putting other people first before us, before ourselves. I comes before you is what I thought. I come before you is what I thought. Now, does that mean be selfish? No. Everything is supposed to be 50-50. Everything is supposed to be 50-50. Friendship, relationship. I should be able to call you in a time of need and ask you for something. And if my friends ever told me that they needed something, guess what I'm saying? You want me to send you the money? You want me to be there for you? Do you need this? That's what friendship is. Yeah. So when I see the bums, my mindset is a little different. My mindset is a little different when I'm seeing the bums on the street. Not that I'm being nasty, especially after one bum tricked me. One bum I never forget. If you live in Miami and you know where 79th Street is at, you already know where I'm driving at. I'm getting off the expressway off of 79th Street. I don't even remember what time of day it was or if it was the evening. It was a bum in a wheelchair, pushing a wheelchair. I'll never forget this. Came up to my window, knocked, said, gave that little look. They all had the same little look. Stuck his hand out. I said, let me go ahead, give him something because I don't want God to not bless me. See, I had to take that shit out of my mind. That's who somebody done planted that shit in our mind. Oh, God ain't gonna bless you if you don't bless the bum. Fuck that. No, the bum gotta bless itself. Because the bum ain't even got no business being there. You could be getting unblessed trying to help somebody that don't even deserve it. Go in the pocket, then say, okay, here you go. The bum had done roll down. Next thing you know, I seen a car pull up and put the bum hopped up out the wheelchair and slung his wheelchair in the back seat. I guess his time was up. And ever since then, I had been looking at them bums like they got their car parked somewhere. Yeah, like they're not really who they say that they are. See, people unalarm you with their wheelchair. People unalarm you with the smiles. People unalarm you with the I love you. People unalarm you with pretending. You can't unalarm me. I'm watching you. I got my eye on you. I'm learning you. You can't trick me. Anything that I do it because I want to, not because I'm forced to. That's one thing about an Aries. You can't force us to do nothing. Force? Drake? Guys, trust. Trust your friends. How many of you really, really trust your friends? If you can't trust them, stay away from them. Stay away from them. Don't put yourself in the fire. Don't put yourself in the fire. Be unapologetic. Unapologetic about the way that you feel. Stop trying to use people. Stop trying to use people. Love a person for who they are. Same friend for more than 40 years. Wow. Dr. Laurie. Yes, 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 yes. 40 years. 40-year friendships. Yeah, that's how my friends are. We got longevity with each other. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I talk so highly with my friends ain't never cutting me off. We locked in this shit forever. And if they on today, you know how I feel. I'm telling you now. So yeah, Stormy talk that shit. Stormy will get on her show. Yeah, because you just have to cut friends off and da-da-da-da. She be mad with me on some of her show. Yeah, because you just have to cut and leave motherfuckers where they are and this, that, and the third and blah, 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 blah. I like, there she go. Telling her people our business. And this, that, and the third. And Trina get up on her little thing, her stories, and you just have to leave people where they are. All that shit. Both of y'all, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. You ain't cutting me off. I ain't going nowhere. And I ain't cutting you off. We married. We've been stuck in this shit forever. Good and bad. I ain't going no damn where. Stop lying to them damn people. Stop lying to yourself. And now I'm finna go watch something else because I'm not finna listen to this shit you're talking about. Yeah, sometimes I can't even get on Stormy live. I didn't understand it. I'll be right next to her. Be right next to her. Back in the day, and I think she just giving the whole speech to the people until I start realizing, I'm like, well, wait a minute, is this shit about me? She done told the whole people where we go. This is where we used to have to call in to listen to the Wake Up and Win. And we listening to it. I say, well, what in the fuck is going on? She is talking about me to the people. Hang up. I got to go. I can't hear it. I cannot hear it, friend. I don't want to hear it. Trust. I just trust my friend is pissed off for the moment. My friend is trying to figure out my actions. My friend is just trying to figure out some shit. Yeah. I ain't going nowhere. That's why you know what's so important. Let me tell you this. This is what I learned. I learned this at a very young age. This is why it's very, very important to not indulge into conversations with people about their close friends or their relationships. Because, listen to this, and I'm going to give y'all some wisdom for today. This is the wisdom that y'all going to need because it is Wisdom Wednesday. And this is the wisdom that you guys need to understand. When you start jumping in people's shit, when you start jumping in people's mess, when you start giving your 2 cents about what somebody else is going through, about who they've been friends with forever, and you see them that they're always coming back together, stay out of their shit and stop giving your opinion, because now them people is looking at you crazy. Them people looking at you crazy. Because they like, oh, that's how you really feel about us. That's how you really feel. But wait a minute. Sometimes you do need a check from an outsider. You do. Sometimes you do need an outsider to check you. Now, sometimes everything ain't bad. But certain things, people done told me, say, oh, you know, say all the oohs and the ahs. All the oohs and the ahs. But some people that I come in contact with, you love them forever. But I got a new friend, and I love her. Miss Rebecca Garrett. She came into my life, and she's been there for a very, very long time now. And yeah, I trust her, and she trusts me. And I'm very, very funny about letting people in my life. Very, 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 very funny. Trust. Be unapologetic. Be unapologetic about the way that you move. If you're moving with great intentions, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But the universe is always listening. Y'all hear me? Please listen to me. The universe is always listening to everything that you do, everything that you say. They're watching. The universe is watching you. So when you start wondering why things are going wrong, because of the way that you're moving and you think that nobody knows. You think nobody can't see. Octavia White says, hold on, let me bring this message up. Just keep being you. Don't stop. That stunts your growth because people are damn people. We are givers, and sometimes we attract takers. We have to learn to attract those that are like-minded. Well, let me tell you something about Aries, what I learned. Aries attract a lot of toxic people because Aries know that, well, because people know that Aries are givers. Aries have a lot to give if you get in the door with an Aries. And we attract a lot of toxic things. So now that I understand that and I know that I have to move differently, you have to be unapologetic, period, about life. You have to be unapologetic because you only live one life. You only live one life. Don't live your life with regrets. Don't live your life being a woulda, shoulda, coulda. Don't live your life always saying yes, 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 yes. And then when the turnaround comes, nobody's saying yes to you. That's a hurting, nasty feeling. Always saying yes, 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 but nobody's saying yes to you. Nobody's calling you to be a part of something. But they always make a way to call this person or that person to be a part. It's the thought that counts, remember? Even if you have to decline, it's the thought that counts. See, I'm very big on thoughts. I don't give a fuck about you buying me anything. I can go buy myself whatever I want. I can manifest whatever I want. But the thought that you thought about me means a lot. Like the thought of y'all getting on this show every morning means the most to me. Whether if you give me a badge or you don't. It's the thought that you guys are listening. That's what means the most to me. Just the thought of just knowing that there's a group of people that have the same mindset as myself. They're unapologetic. They know how to trust, because there's no way that you can't get on my show every morning and not learn. Everybody that gets on my show, they know what I stand for. They know I stand for working from home. They know I stand for talking my shit. They know I stand for being unapologetic. They know I stand for giving it to you blood raw. People don't get on my show because they don't like being told blood raw about their ass. People tell me about my ass all of the time. You're fat. You need to lose weight. And guess what I'm doing? I'm on it. Some of y'all fat and need to lose weight, but nobody won't tell you. And you know it. So get on it. Get on it. I love when people talk to me blood raw. Oh, here go this call from Stormy. Oh, well, here's the thing. You need to be doing this, and you need to be doing that, and that, and that. And it's like, okay, I got to just be quiet and just suck it up and listen. Because something she's saying is true. She's definitely saying something true. And then here go Trina. Oh, well, Reggie, you know, sometimes this is... Okay, you're right. I'm listening. Be careful who you take advice from. Be careful who you take advice from. How you going to give me some advice when you doing this? How you going to give me some advice when you doing that? How you going to give me some advice about food and you 400 pounds? How? How you going to give me some advice about making $100,000 and you've never made $20,000? How you going to give me some advice about having a home when you've never had a home? Let me say that again. I said I was going to talk about this. And I guess this is the time. Any of us can have a house. Any of us can have a house, but not all of us can have a home. I'm going to say that again. Any of us can have a house, but not all of us can have a home. I want y'all to think about that today. Think about that. A house and a home is two different things. A house and a home is two different things. It's Wisdom Wednesday. And I hope that today you guys have gotten enough for today. Because there's never enough of learning. There's never enough of learning. There's never enough of learning. You can learn every day. Every day. And I would appreciate, guys, if you can start sharing me on your page. Help me to get some new friends. Help me to help some of your friends that need some of this shit I be talking about. Stop keeping it for yourself. Stop keeping it all for yourself. Let them learn what you learning. Filled my morning cup up, Boss Bostic. Wisdom Wednesday, Chandra. This was amazing. Sir, thank you. For Tina Will. Queenie is clapping on Facebook. Yeah, share it. Share it. Share it. Share it the same way Shonda be sharing all of them damn videos she be watching in my inbox. Aggravating the hell out of me. Every time a video come on, somebody going like, she's sending it. Share me like that. Share me like that. Share me like Chandra. Share me like that. Help me get what I came for. Help me to fall close to my tree. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Chandra. Don't let food control you. It's now available on my website. You guys can go there and make your purchase. Some of you who have not received your t-shirts, some people have been hitting me up saying that they haven't got their t-shirts. Please send me an inbox and let me know who you are, because I'll be answering and then I go back and look for the message and I can't find it. So I'm one person right now. Soon I will be an army. But at this moment in time, I'm just asking. Send me another DM. Let me know that you didn't get your your t-shirt, so I can so flying here is getting on my nerves. Yeah. Send me your information if you haven't got your t-shirt. Thank you guys for all of your badges this morning. I hope that you guys learned something. Trust the people. Trust that you gotta have a trust with an Aries, because the Aries could be testing you. Aries are very, very, very clever people. Oh, here's another thing about an Aries. Write this down in your book. An Aries will know that you are lying and will keep you talking to tell more lies. Thank you, Disquisite. The Aries will know you are a liar, and we will ask you more questions on purpose to see you tell more lies. Aries are the detective of lies. We know you lie. Stop trying to trick an Aries. You're not tricking us.
I am not a stranger to the dark.
Great morning! Great morning! I hope you guys got what you came for. Today is a new day because of the wisdom you've learned. Let's go! Listen to this.
I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be.
Listen.
This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies.
Wow, and the bell came right after that. Did y'all hear that? I make no what? I make no what? Listen.
To be seen, I make no apologies.
Do that again.
Scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me.
Let's get ready for Coach Stormy. Let's get ready for Coach Stormy. And she gets ready to ring the bell. Hey! Go over to Facebook and join her Girl Hold My Hand group. You guys, listen. I got some big things about to get ready to pop off. Watch this. Hey! 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 Hey!
Love y'all. Have an amazing day today.